Alright, good. Alright, we live in three, two, one. Mel Night Sports back in the building. We are here, we're live. We're going to be talking about boxing. Co-host Mike, right? He talking about boxing and some MMA. Um, some interesting stuff over this weekend, of course. If you can't see the title,
Initial
the main
reaction, man. I don't even
topic
know what Alex
we are speaking
Pereira's
of is Israel Adesanya
excuse me,
versus
what
Alex
Alex Pereira's
Pereira.
speech was, dude.
I'm start it off with
Because I was
you, Micah.
pissed.
Initial
Literally,
thoughts.
I turned it off, bro.
You know, feelings about it. How did you react? Just tell me.
I 3-1 Izzy, bro.
I actually left the bar. Yeah, I
Izzy,
left. I didn't watch
uh,
nothing after that. I mean,
he was doing
I
everything
have
that he
no
was
clue.
supposed to do, man.
You know,
He was doing everything
but
he was supposed to do.
just watching the
He
fight, like,
was, he was fighting
how
Pereira the
did
right
before
way.
the knockout? How did you score?
He wasn't
How
backing
did
down from him
you?
too much.
Well,
He was on the back
right,
foot
right,
quite a
but
lot, but he
how would you
fights off the
rate
back
his
foot.
performances?
And he's not
Like
just gonna
before the
clash with
knockout,
him
of
because
course.
he's gonna get knocked out. So he was just picking his shots, very carefully, setting everything up, which you have to do with him, if you don't want to get hit. Um, but up until the very last round, he was doing everything correct. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I would go as far personally to say that was probably the best I've ever seen Izzy. Um, stylistic wise, just and
Hmm.
IQ wise. I mean, he was doing everything good. He was doing everything smart. Other than him going into the corner too much, which I didn't like, which he did minimize it, but he just. I mean, we saw
In the
what happened at
first
the end,
round.
but I would go as far as that was one of the best performances I've seen him do. He was he was he was really good. He was really calculated. Um, he was hitting Alex flush. He almost stopped him in the first round. Had it been a little bit longer, we probably would have saw a knockout with Alex. Which is just oh my gosh. But it's the way the cookie crumble. Yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I thought Izzy was doing really good. But again, even my dudes, all of us were saying, get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Anytime he was in the corner, Alex was able to land. Not well until the last shot, but he was able to land. He was comfortable because Izzy wasn't moving that much. Obviously, when you're in the corner, you know what I'm saying, you're not able to
Hmm.
move as freely. And Izzy's probably one of his biggest attributes is his movement. You know what I'm saying, his ability to evade things, and he boxed himself in, and it just man, like once he got hit with that first hook, that left hook, and his legs started going, and I mean, he was bobbing, he was weaving, but he was getting hit a little bit too, and it was done. I stood up, me and
Yeah,
my
bro.
dude
I
stood
was
up,
I
we
was
just
in a bad
left,
mood.
we
I'm
just
not even
walked
gonna
out.
lie.
We are like,
Because I told you,
I
I
was just,
told
I
you,
was like,
what was going on.
no
I'm not gonna talk about
way,
it too
man, and
much.
like, of course, this is
Sorry,
a
not
sport
gonna
we
talk
love,
about it too
man.
much on stream, but
And this
what
stuff
was
can
going
always
on.
happen, man. But man,
So
it
my
really
emotions
sucks
were,
when your dude
heightened.
loses, bro. It really does. It really sucks, man. Yeah. Not it. Yeah. 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 Right. Heightened and everything, for sure. Did it? But you? Okay, yeah, we won't go into it a little bit too much. But yeah, yeah, man. I feel you, man. Like it just bothered Matt. Like I'm used to it. I'm not gonna lie. It still hurt. It still hurt. But ever since Wilder Fury 3, I've kind of I've been numb to this feeling. I still it still hurt. It still bothered me. It still bothers me today because I know what they're saying online. I know what they're, it's
Hmm.
the blowback. I know, in my personal opinion, right? You lost the fight, okay, but people are gonna run with it and say all sorts of things and clown him and oh this is the second time he's got knocked out. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's the memes. It's the hate. It's like I don't want to see my dude like that. What I'm saying. Like I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, it's a sport, but now you got to worry about internet,
It wasn't close. It
internet,
was 3-1.
trolls and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got that part, you got that aspect to it, and it's like, oh my gosh, man, it just that thing hurt me, man, because he had it in the bag. Like it wasn't like he was losing. It was a close fight. It was a I don't want to because it wasn't a close. I mean, it it wasn't yeah, like it wasn't a close fight. Like you know, what I'm saying and 3-1 is I 3-1 is justifiable, right? Me personally, I actually had a 4-0, but 3-1 is 100% justifiable. I wouldn't argue with it in any way because the
I
second
feel like
round,
sometimes,
Alex did a lot. He did enough to win the round, but at the same time, I can't remember why exactly I gave it to Izzy. But I remember I did give it to Izzy. But the second round could have easily went, a swing round type thing. So I'm not mad at that. But it wasn't a close fight. I mean, Al or Izzy was landing on him flush the whole
No,
entire
he's
fight,
not 2 inches tall. He's
flush,
just as tall, but he walked
backing
around
him
at
up
230.
sometimes, keeping him at bay. Just doing all the right stuff you do against a bigger dude. You know what I'm saying? And 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 I didn't
It's
notice until they are
perspective,
actually fighting.
Kofi.
Alex is way bigger than him. There are those stats that they put up. Those are not correct. He has to be at least 2 inches taller than him. At least,
Yeah, he was like
bro,
215,
bro. If you watch the fight, he looks bigger. Not
maybe
just wide. He
200.
looks
Not
taller.
even,
He looks
probably.
bigger than him, bro. It could be. It could be, but dude looked big. Like I mean, of course he did look like weight wise he looked big, but he looked taller than him. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. What was Izzy at? hmm hmm And that left hook man is just devastating. The thing is, bro, he was able to evade it. Like this is why I say you only have to be right one time. In the whole fight with power punches like that, you only have to be right one time. He was getting outclassed the whole entire fight, taking shots, getting
ever
getting
since
walked
from this
backwards,
fight,
right?
I
But
ever since I
he
seen,
just had to be correct one time, and it was like, oh man, that one hurt, man. That one hurt. That one hurt for sure. And I told you,
Yeah,
I said
absolutely,
this before. I
because
said this even last stream. I said, yo,
it's style
I'm
versus
I'm
style, bro.
nervous for
But
this fight.
then
I
you
said
add
I'm
in all the
nervous
different
for this
weapons
fight.
that you
I
have
I
and different
ever since I seen
possibilities.
Oliveira lose, man, I'm like, yo, I don't even know. Yo, UFC is way harder to predict than boxing. Boxing,
I
of course,
mean,
anything can change with a
hey,
punch,
both my bets
but
came through on Saturday, though. So no, I bet against that guy. Oh wait, oh, Carlos
exactly.
Olberg. No, 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 no.
It's,
I
it's,
bet
it's so much hard. Like
on
now, I'm
Ryan
learning now.
Span
It's way harder
and
to predict UFC, man. Way
Dan
harder.
Hooker.
Like,
Bro, he fucking
who'd you bet
no,
on? You
no.
bet on the Carlos guy?
Dan Hooker destroyed that kid. My total payout was like 90,
Mhm.
40.
Well, how was that fight
Yeah.
anyway? He defeated Dan Hooker. Oh, Dan Hooker won. So how much did you win?
What happens in the rematch is Izzy fights
So how much did you put on it?
like
50
that,
bucks?
but he's gonna have to
50
add
bucks.
like
Yeah, it's not bad.
his
It's not
his
bad.
guard.
Almost
Yeah,
double. Oh
yes,
yeah, it is
more
double.
ground
So
game, but also in the stand up,
man, but
like his
you
guard
know
is gonna have to change a
what
little
happens
bit.
in a rematch because The thing is, bro, as well,
Yeah,
is
he's
I
really
you
gonna
could
have to
tell
keep his
Izzy was
hand
fighting
up.
a little bit scared.
He's gonna have to.
Some more ground game. Yeah, because he got caught. You know, hands up, hands up. Yeah, that's his. See, he's fast enough to do it with a lot of these dudes, where he's able to keep his hands down and maneuvers out his way out. But Alex
No,
is a little bit too explosive
he
for him to
wrestled a
be,
lot this camp.
eating shots, here and there, too explosive. And I really think I want to see Izzy on the ground more. I really think I want to see him on the ground more, and I think he'll do good. So I think if he dedicates this camp,
Yeah, I
have
don't know.
to, because we know he can
I don't
stand
know
up.
which
He
cage they
was doing,
used.
what I'm saying. We know he
Because they have
can
a
bang.
big
You know what I'm
cage
saying. He
and a
was
small
doing it
cage. They
all.
might have used the 30-foot cage, which
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
big
and
cage,
I think he
but they
should have
have a
just done
smaller
that.
cage,
The thing
which
is,
I
bro,
believe
I'm
is
not gonna
like
lie. He was doing
20
everything
feet or
pretty much
17
to the
feet or something
T.
like that.
My only
But
issue with him was to stay out of the corner. There's really not much he could have. What other,
uh, I, well, it just depends on the venue. Yeah, but at MSG, I'm pretty sure that they would just have him in the big cage.
re- if they put him in the small cage, bro, they're trying to mess him up then. Because why would they put him in a smaller cage when they know he's not a brawler? Oh, okay. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I know they do that in boxing. Like a couple of years ago, I think it was maybe it was 2 years ago or a year ago. Canelo. Yeah, yeah. Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo was like, "Yo, I want the cage to be, or I want the ring to be smaller." And Billy Joe's like, "Nah, we're not fighting that." He's like, "Nah, I want the 24 by 24." He was trying to fight in like a 19 by 19. And like it benefits the brawler to be in a smaller a smaller cage or a smaller ring.
Hmm.
Saying the boxer's not able to move as much. But boxing is one of those sports where you can
Yeah, it is.
manipulate the playing
It
field to
really
get
is.
away with it.
Should have stayed out of the
um
corner.
which is just
He should
in
have
my opinion
taken it.
crazy. But
He see the
um
reason why he didn't take him
yeah,
down is
like
because his
I
leg
mean we
was
could
compromised.
pick apart what
Um,
Izzy what else Izzy should
after
do and
Alex hit him with a
this and
good
that.
leg
But
kick, and his
it
leg
really
was
comes down to,
compromised,
bro,
so
he
he
should have
couldn't
just stayed out of
shoot
the
the
corner.
takedown as
That's really the
well,
only part he really
especially in
messed
the
up
fifth
in.
round when
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
fatigued. So like he couldn't shoot the takedown because his leg was messed up. However, uh, you
Hmm.
know, I don't know, man. I don't know what cause I'm not him, so I can't say, I can't say what he's feeling in that moment. But I'm
Hmm.
like, you at least have to go for it because like you can't obviously if you overdo it and don't set it up, you have to at least keep setting it up and get in on something and push him up against the cage and clinch with him and make it so that he can't throw.
Right. Hmm. Right. Exactly. See that, and obviously I'm in the boxing mindset, but like if this was a box, I'd hug him the whole time, the whole round. I would have just held him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm tired, my legs messed up, I would have just tried to hug him. If he takes me down, that's okay, because you can afford to lose that round. You know what I'm saying? But you can't afford to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But you can afford to lose because he had, theoretically, you know what I'm saying? If he
Hmm.
lost that round, it would have been okay. It would have been 3-2, and he still would have had it. And they knew that. They knew that. And man, it's like okay, he was shooting for that left hook the whole time. See, the thing is, bro, the whole entire fight he was just trying to knock him out. The whole entire fight, Alex was just trying to knock him out,
Yeah,
and
because
he
you've been
got
doing
he
MMA for
succeeded
way
in the last
longer.
round. You know what I'm saying? But that was his whole game plan. Knock this dude out because he can't mess with him on the skill for skill. Izzy's faster.
Hell yeah.
Izzy's more calculated. He has more IQ, in my opinion. I mean, I saw it in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. Um, so, but man,
I
yeah.
guess.
I mean, it is what it is, of course,
Well,
but
I wouldn't say it's like wild. I think well, you do
you
everything
know,
right for you.
it's unfortunate though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope. Again, I don't know how
Hmm.
if he's we. It's like
Doesn't
Wilder,
matter.
bro. You can do everything right. If you can do everything right. Yeah, no, I'm saying you can do everything right, right? But that last
Damn,
round,
dude, I feel
up
like the
until that
fight would have
last
been
minute, that
different
last
if it was
second,
even
if he
2-2.
knocks you out,
'Cause I don't
everything you
think
do
Pereira would have came
goes
out like
down
he
the drain.
came
It
out.
doesn't matter.
I don't
We
think
can
Izzy
talk
would
about
have
how
came
he
out like
won
he came out.
every round, or the
So
majority of
I
the
think
rounds,
like I feel like if it was
but he
two
got
two,
knocked
it
out.
changes a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know how he wins, because if you can,
I think
okay, you think he
Pereira
would have?
would try to knock him out because he knows he needs to win.
Uh, okay. See, well, I think it would have been
Hmm.
changed a little bit on Izzy's side. I don't think it would have been because I think Alex was I think but here's the thing. I think Izzy or Alex was trying to do that the whole time. I mean, I'm not saying he was the same guy in the first and the fifth round, right? I think he had a lot more urgency, right? Um, but I think that was his
Hmm.
objective though. Like, yo, knock him out. Like, once that first round came through and he realized how much quicker that Izzy was, he was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna want to stand
Yeah.
up. I'm probably not gonna outbox him. I'm probably not gonna, outkick, or maybe I don't even know. He knows how to kick too, but
Who
I
is
feel
he?
like they're like, okay, yo, you gotta knock him out. And I'm sure they said that. I'm sure they said that after the
If he just
fourth
doesn't
round
get
too. They're
knocked
like, yo,
out, he'll
you
win.
need the knockout. You need the knockout, and he was able to get it. My thing is like,
Yeah, well, I mean, we
I
don't,
don't
but
know how
he
he
can.
wins. I mean, if he gets that, yeah, I mean, if he gets stay out of the corner, but that's easier said than done. Of course, I know.
It's he
Yes.
just has a style to beat him, man.
How do we know it's not gonna happen though? That's the thing. We don't. Yeah, I mean, I hope,
Hell
because
yes.
it's
I
just
mean,
crazy, bro. Like the fact
so
that this
what
dude has
would you
not
say?
won against him, not
You know,
one
what else
time.
would you say that Alessandro was doing that you saw
Yeah,
that
he's just
doing
that one
well,
dude,
I should
man.
say.
He's just that one dude that he's not been able to defeat. You know, crazy though.
Yeah, the hand fighting.
Man, he was keeping the distance, man. He was in and out. He was in, hit him, get out. In, hit him, get out. You know, yeah, like it was the
Or
hangover type thing.
a
He
high
was doing
kick.
really good in that. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? It was anytime Alex had any success was when Izzy is in the corner. That was 95% of the time he had any. I mean, other than the light kicks, maybe
yeah,
here and there, right? And
yeah, man. He's a technician,
he ate
bro.
a high light kick
He
as
really
well
is.
to the face. Yeah, a high kick, and but other than that, man, he was doing really, really well, man. Like that's why
Yes.
I'm like, yo, that was one of his best
Shit. What do you
performances,
think
bro.
is
Like
next for
as far as like
Alex?
speed,
Who do
and
you think?
it was masterful. That's why I'm like, damn, it
Yeah,
goes all
yeah.
down the drain.
But after that, if he beats him
Yeah,
again,
he really, yeah, he showed it that that fight, um, you know, but
uh, I I don't know. That's the
Well, they're
thing.
saying I'm sure Izzy
Uh,
gets another
I think
shot.
Hamzat
You
would
know,
beat
he
him.
was a champion.
Um,
If he beats him again,
unless Pereira can
um,
knock him out.
I'm hearing Hamza is trying to come up, which I,
No, Hamzat's 6'2". Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, his Hamza his strength, man, is just it's insane. Yeah, I think what Hamza will do just take him onto the ground and
Mm-hmm.
dominate him. Because what they're the same size, right? 6'4", 6'2". Okay, a little bit smaller. Um, yeah, I would have Hamza just because the
That's a good
wrestling and the
pick.
strength, pure strength. He won't have to strike with him. He'll just take him down,
Alex and besides
and that
Alex,
would be it, right? Um,
Whitaker they
but
were talking about.
see, the thing is with Hamza, he's so unpredictable, bro. I mean, is he staying
No,
at
no.
170 or is he going up? Like,
Whitaker
we
would
don't
out
know.
wrestle him.
So, but
Oh yeah.
if Alex does beat him and Hamza is not in the picture, who is the second? Who is the second contender?
I mean, he took Izzy down, didn't hold him there, but Izzy has better
No,
wrestling than
besides Izzy,
Pereira, and Izzy's usually able
yeah,
to either
Whitaker would get
defend a
packed up.
takedown or get back to his feet pretty
You
quickly.
don't think so?
Unless
Really? Oh,
it's
well, we're
like
talking
Jan
about wrestling,
Blachowicz,
yeah,
and then you add in the
wrestling,
size,
but
because
he just is
Jan
lengthy,
is
bro.
big,
It's gonna be hard for him
he's
to get in.
huge compared to Izzy. I mean, Alex could be a light heavyweight, man.
Uh,
That's really what we're talking about. Um,
right,
no,
right.
I don't think he's gonna go up. But I'm just saying that he can do that.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I mean,
mm,
he just cuts the right way. Like
right.
he needs a lot of time to cut to
Yeah,
185.
man, he's a big dude,
Yeah,
man. So you think he might go up?
to cut to 185. Shoot, I would say he
No,
would
yeah,
need like
yeah.
a 12-week
Okay.
training camp.
Mm.
I'd say
The
that you
ability to.
announce it 6 months out or 5 months out. 4 to 6 months out
Mm. How long do you think? How long do you think he needs?
from where
Mm.
now?
Right. I mean, they
Oh yeah, is he? Yeah.
what they knew. They announced it August, August, September, October, November. Was that 4 months? 3 months? The, he fought Cannonier
Hmm.
in August, right? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. That's such
They
a
announced it a
bummer.
couple days later.
I was so excited, man.
So,
So excited to go watch it.
August, September, November, August, September, October, November. Well, 4 months, you know. So, yeah, man.
Hmm.
It was like, yeah, man. It was like, it was a weird. I'm not gonna lie. No, I actually wasn't excited. I was nervous, like I told you before. But I was excited for him to win. I was like, yo, this is a redemption story. You know what I'm saying? Like the storyline was good. You
It
know what I'm
really
saying?
was,
10 years
man.
later, you're a different fighter. You're a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like all the
Out.
stars were aligned. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work out
Fucking
that way.
knock.
And, like I said before, it's like it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. The fact that he almost stopped him in the first round was just insane. Almost knocked him out. The dude was, you know what I'm saying? What the fall?
He's not awful. He's just
Holy shit! Yeah, man. Like it's. But what do you think about Listen, Chandler is. I have to say, man,
yeah,
he is
bro.
an
You have to
awful.
watch the Benson Henderson fight,
Don't
man,
take it,
because
but
that's the
literally,
last
but he
time
is an
that he
awful
was
fighter.
fighting.
Like if
Yeah,
no,
he was
but
fighting
that's what I'm saying. Don't take me
super
literally,
smart
but
in
like
Bellator. He was champion in
he
Bellator.
if he was my fighter, bro, I'll be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
fights
I
so
never really
stupid.
looked into
He fights
his move
so
and why he
dumb
moved to the UFC.
every time.
I mean, bigger name, anything, but I
Smart.
mean, no, I
See,
don't know where. I don't know how he would get more money.
he
I
threw all
mean,
that
It's
away
not like
to become
Bellator can't pay
entertaining.
you. They could pay you, but I mean,
That's the way I look at it.
like, yeah, obviously not as much as the UFC, but like, I'm sure that the big guys do make a
Probably
lot.
some more money, right?
Like they're like Pitbull over
Yeah, way
there.
bigger name.
Who they have? AJ McKee. He's in at featherweight. But yeah, man, it's no, who the oh one there Gay no, who's that? Gegard Mousasi. Yeah, Gegard
Yeah,
Mousasi at 185 over there. He's champ, so he makes a lot of money. So, mm,
yeah. I mean, I'd like to see what he gets for his purse,
oh no.
Chandler. Because he's usually in big fights, but he'll never be champion in the UFC.
Hmm.
No, no. He'll never be. I don't see him ever becoming a champion in the UFC. He
Poirier
doesn't have the
and
IQ.
it ended
He may have it,
this
but he doesn't use it.
second
You know what I'm saying? He
round.
doesn't
Yeah.
use the IQ. I don't know if it's that he gets overexcited because he was doing pretty well against what's his name, Poirier. Poirier. In the first round he was doing pretty good. And when did it end? The second or third round? Second. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the second round. Um,
Hmm.
like it actually kind of surprised me because Poirier, in my opinion, I thought Poirier was gonna, outstrike him and do it, but it was the other way around. But I think what's it called, Chandler?
Hmm.
I think Poirier was fighting a little bit scared, in my opinion, and he said he was scared to fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of why Poirier wasn't doing as good at first, but um, Chandler, man, like don't get me wrong, I like watching him fight, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? If you're not winning and you're just giving people a good show, I need to see you win at least two out of three times, 2 out of 4. No, not. I need to
Yeah.
see at least 2 or 3 times for you to be good.
Who?
You've got to be winning at least
Yeah, yeah. No, he'll get a
three,
big
four,
fight.
five, 4 out of 5
Oh
times. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
because he's
And he hasn't.
entertaining.
Well, he beat Tony.
And he
Tony
had
was
Justin
a shell
hurt.
of himself.
I mean Justin. He had
Who
Dustin
else? You know what I'm
hurt
saying?
bad. He
Like,
had him almost out of there. I don't
I'm
know, man. I
I
mean,
don't think he'll ever get a big fight again.
UFC
Do you
needs.
think so? Yeah, no, he
Nah,
keeps
I
losing.
mean, it doesn't
Chandler,
mean as much as being entertaining. To be honest, it doesn't mean
you
as
think
much as making money.
he'll get it like a pay-per-view fight?
Cause I mean, you look at Jorge
He's
Masvidal, you
entertaining.
get Nate Diaz. They're both guys with double-digit losses.
Yeah, but doesn't winning like mean a lot in UFC though?
Mhm.
True.
It's not. It's interesting. I mean, I yeah, man. It's just, but
Yeah,
it's
you're
who
right
he
about that.
beat,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Nate
It's who
lost about half his fights.
he beat
I'm pretty
Connor.
sure more than half his fight. I think he lost like a 13, and he won 21. That's his record, which is not
Yeah.
good. I mean, but yeah, that's. What do you mean? Nate? Yeah, yeah. Oh, and that's what I was about
Yeah.
to say. Like, yeah, it's who he beat. It's he's fought good dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he fought bums and everything like that. So I get it. I get it. And it's star
Yeah,
status,
I
man.
mean,
It's his star status as well.
I
Like I
mean,
said, I didn't
I
even
gotta
know.
think about
I
that
never
though,
even watched
because I'm
UFC, and I
just
knew
thinking
about
about like
Nate
who
Diaz as a
else
kid.
is there even for him
Young
to
boy
fight
talk. You know what I'm
now?
saying? And I knew about him, so that says something. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I mean, I guess I mean, if you say he might get a bigger fight, another big fight, then cool. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like as far as like a decent bigger fight, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
not like a small fight. You know what I'm saying? Who else is there to provide his even match somewhat his star status that he hasn't already lost to? And like when he's lost, it wasn't like a close. I mean, I'm not gonna say they were nothing. None of them were close because the Gaethje won, but Gaethje was
Yeah, that's
clearly
what I'm saying. He needs to.
outclassing him. I mean, it was back and forth, but he was clearly outclassing him
The thing is,
technically.
I think that's why they gave him Tony
So
Ferguson.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I would definitely like. I just want to see. It just gets a little bit
Mm-hmm.
repetitive when you keep losing. You might provide a good. You might provide something entertaining. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to see you get back in the winning column,
Yeah,
even
they
if you
gave
got to
him
take some.
they gave him Tony Ferguson because they know they need to build him up.
Oh, okay, all
He
right.
makes some money.
Dude,
Uh,
that knocked him out. But yeah, that's. I mean, I guess he is coming off a win. You are right about that. Yeah, guess he is coming off a win. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, because I'm like, exactly. Because you give me Chandler, bro, and he keeps
mm-hmm.
losing, bro. I'm gonna lose interest. Yeah, you know, the real fans at least, right? Yeah, it might be cool to watch him get
That
bloodied up and everything, right? But when I see the other
the
dude looking
UFC
like he came, like looking like how he
does
did when he
not
came in
care
the ring,
about Tony Ferguson.
like I'm like, how good is this guy
They
really?
played that
Then
perfectly.
I start questioning how good he really is.
They played that
You know what I'm
perfectly.
saying? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
what they needed to
I
accomplish.
don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, that was good matchmaking as far as, you know, what they needed to accomplish. That was good. Yeah, that was good matchmaking. Because I knew Tony, those styles,
Uh
that was
shit.
perfect. That was
No,
perfect.
wait. Was that for the
That
interim
style
title?
for Chandler, you know, for Chandler.
No,
Um,
that was not for the interim
you
title.
know,
But
but
oh no no no
I
no no!
mean,
I was thinking there was
so
supposed
Dustin,
there
who does
was
he
an
fight next?
announcement for an
Because
interim
he
title,
is
and I was
supposed to,
thinking
isn't
about who it
is it was
was,
not for the
but
title,
it's actually going
other
to
than you know
be Yair
after Volkanovski
Rodriguez
and Makachev.
at featherweight. It's going to be Yair Rodriguez and oh
Well, I don't know if it was
my
for the interim
word, it is
title,
escaping me right now. Hold on,
but
it's going to be Yair Rodriguez for not versus Brian Ortega. Yair Rodriguez versus ah, bro. I think it was hold on, interim title announcement. Bear with me. I'm gonna find it. Yes, that's right. He's supposed to fight Josh Emmett. Yeah, Josh Emmett. He's supposed to fight for the interim title. All right. Yeah, he is. I couldn't remember. Couldn't remember who it was. Mm-hmm.
stuff. Josh, oh, that's the white
Well,
dude.
just for the interim title.
Yeah, I seen Emmett fight. He's pretty
He's
good.
supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's strong. He's a strong dude. Um, so that's for featherweight. So that's
I
for
I,
Volkanovski's
I
belt,
don't
right?
think that that's no. I don't think that that's gonna even be.
Okay,
You know, I
so
love
but whoever
Volkanovski,
wins
but
goes
Makachev,
ahead and
he's also too strong,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
Like he's too
So
strong
what do you think about
for
Volkanovski
Volkanovski.
moving up to
I mean,
lightweight,
Volkanovski used
man,
to be
and
don't get me
you
wrong,
know
he used to be
in trying to
240
defeat
pounds or
Makachev?
210
Like, do you
pounds.
see that fight
You know,
being competitive?
he used to be huge, but he is only 5'6", and yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, smaller dude, versus a dude that's almost 6 foot. Which I mean, you could do it. You can do it. It's not impossible at all. You know what I'm saying? It's in my opinion, it's more so the weight. If the dude isn't using his attributes correctly, it's more so the weight that matters the most. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not gonna bet
Why?
against Magachev again. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bet against him again. But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see. I want him. Don't get me wrong. I do want to see him dethroned, bro. Cause I just don't want to see Khabib's reign keep going, bro. Like I just
Who could
don't, man.
beat?
But it's just like, yo, you had your
Yeah, I
time, and
forgot
I
how
want to see
Khabib got
if
the belt.
like, because if his reign really does keep going, that means that he is really as good as everyone said he is. And the thing is, he really only had about what 4 or 5 like really good defenses. Yeah,
That's right.
not that I don't like Khabib, but I kind of
Again,
agree when people say that he didn't
yeah,
stay there long enough.
Khabib won the vacant
You know what I'm
title
saying? And he didn't
against
defend it
Ally
as long, and
Quinta.
then he only defended it 4 times when
So
dudes defended it what
Ally
9.
Quinta, he
How
was
much did
a
Silva
uh.
defend
I
his
mean, I
belt
don't even
for?
know how to
Like
explain it to you other
you know,
than that he was a
so like
champion.
I kind of
I
agree
know
with
who
people
he is.
saying that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But not to say that
He
he's not a good
does
fighter, a good fighter, not a great fighter. You know what I'm saying?
broadcast stuff for the UFC sometimes.
Which was that?
Ali, no, he's a manager. No, he's not a fighter. He's a manager. He manages a lot of fighters, like a lot of fighters. I'm pretty sure he has like 100 fighters or over on his roster.
Okay, who's Ali Abiziz? Like, is he a fighter? So he's never fought.
So
Wow,
he died
wow.
from
Um, what was I gonna
what is it
ask you?
called? It was a
What
I
was I
believe it
going
was
to
either
ask
Hodgkin's
you?
lymphoma
Man.
or
Hmm.
it was a something that having to do with
Mm.
the immune system essentially.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. What happened to
but
this
yeah, it was
rampage dude? This
cancer
Rumble dude?
essentially. It was cancer of the uh, I believe I believe that it was just like his body was creating too many white blood cells, and his immune system essentially started to attack itself. And he just, he did not was not able to beat it, unfortunately. So yeah, Anthony Rumble Johnson. Cause this is before my time. So let me run through his fights real quick. Anthony, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Damn. Was he in the UFC at one point?
Record. He was only 38, man. Yeah, 78,
Mm-hmm.
78 inch reach. 205, so light heavyweight. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he beat Glover Teixeira. He knocked out Glover
38,
Teixeira
bro.
in one punch.
That's young as
Jimmy
hell, man.
Manawa.
To lose your life.
Yeah, he beat Daniel Cormier first time for the
What did he
belt,
fight at?
and then he lost to him.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
no
so it
no
was
no
a
no!
big fight.
Sorry, he lost to Daniel Cormier
Big
twice.
dude over there.
Excuse me, but beat Alexander Gustafsson. Alexander Gustafsson, he beat him in
Wow.
his prime.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He gave him two very good fights.
Okay.
That's
I heard of that. I heard you
Yeah,
talk
I'm just
about
trying
him.
to look at the.
And
Dang, he lost to
didn't
Vitor
Gustafsson
Belfort.
fight? What's his name? John
Yeah,
Jones.
Vitor was nasty. Yeah.
And did he give him a
Wait,
really
I'm
good
trying
fight?
to look at what. Yeah, this was back in 2012. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about
Oh
him
yeah.
before.
Oh yeah. But
I
his
remember you
last
talking
fight
about him
was
before.
in the UFC was in
Um,
2017 against Daniel Cormier. But he was fighting in Bellator.
oh, the juiced up
Yeah.
version. The juice. Yeah,
Yeah, he was fighting in Bellator after that.
juiced up.
I don't think he left. I think he was just dealing with the health issues. Yeah,
Okay.
because he fought with that
Oh, okay.
disease.
That was. Oh, right now, what you saying? Right now,
Like
he's
yeah,
like he
like
was
he
better.
fought
Okay.
with that disease. So like I can't
Okay.
remember the
Did he
guy's
get
name
cut
who
or
he
just like
fought, but he
left?
fought with the disease. He fought with it, and then after that he was just like, all right, I need to take time off because it's bad, getting
Okay.
bad. His Yeah, and it's his manager. We thought he was doing good because
Mm,
he'd posted some things. Some things that come out him looking in good spirits and him helping people who were sick. Trying to cheer people up. But his manager came out and said, that he's actually not doing
yeah,
good
shit,
at
he's
all.
killing your body.
He's actually not doing very good. Um, and yeah, and I believe it was yesterday. I believe yesterday morning he passed away. So yeah, it was one of the first things I saw when I woke up was that he died. I was like, oh man, that's really sad. Absolutely,
Mm,
absolute the legend, bro. Legend. I mean, just stone hands, bro. Not, I mean, not steal,
mm.
not to steal Pereira's nickname, but just hands of stone, bro. Like
Yeah, man,
sent
rest in
people into
power
the
to the
shadow
dude.
realm, bro. Knocked out
Definitely
Glover
rest in power to
Teixeira,
him.
bro.
You know.
You know, Glover Teixeira just won the, you just
Mm,
won the title, lost it to Prochazka. Knocked out Glover Teixeira in one punch, man.
stone. Uh, mm, one punch. Yeah. Mm, wow. Light heavyweight. Shoot. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to the dude. Trying to think if there's anything in boxing that we gotta talk about.
Hmm.
Mm, no, I mean there was some fights over this weekend. None of
He's
them
the
big.
Mandatours.
Um, Montana Love got disqualified.
Oh, that
He's not a
I
big
have a quick
fighter.
question though,
He's a
because
good,
how does
I
it
mean,
happen?
decent, I
How do you
guess.
become a
But yeah,
mandatory?
there's nothing really that big that really went on this weekend.
Oh, so it's like a
Usyk has to fight a mandatory before he fights Fury or he gets stripped of the IBF. We don't. Mandatory is Herkovich, basically kind of a phenom that's coming up. You have to be, you basically have to climb up the ranks. You just climb up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well,
hmm
essentially, you just have to be, if you know, if you're you basically have to fight a panel eliminator, right? So if I'm third and you're first, we gotta fight, or if I'm second, you're first, we gotta fight, and I become the mandatory, in the mandatory position, and then I have to request or I have to or what is it? Enforce the mandatory or whatever, and then you'll be able to get your chance and whatever. But we don't know what he's gonna do if he does vacate the belt to fight Fury. Um, I'm not
Sure.
really mad at that either. Um, but I don't think he will because I feel like he wants to become undisputed in heavyweight as well.
Um,
So, but
I need to
I don't
check.
know. I don't know what
Oh
they're gonna
yeah,
do. But
no, you might be right. Give me
we'll
one
wrap it
second.
up
I'm looking
here.
on
I
the app
mean,
right now.
it's late for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Um,
we'll definitely wrap it up here, and we'll
you
be
know
back
how it is,
Wednesday,
bro, with
man.
the
And
UFC.
what do we have this
Something
weekend?
every
Is
weekend,
there any good
bro.
fights this weekend? Is it Derek Lewis?
Like they're not even giving us a break after this.
Uh,
Prochazka versus Teixeira. Yeah, so that's 282. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah,
every weekend, every
Derek
weekend.
Lewis and
Um,
um
yeah.
UFC
So
Vegas
wait, what's happening in
65.
December?
What's his name? Oh my God! All I know
Oh,
is
okay.
Derek Lewis better
Yeah,
win UFC Vegas.
yeah, that'll be a good fight, man. Is Derek this weekend? Okay. And
I mean, he's just not technical at all. Spivak.
mhm.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, he
Yeah, if he
has the
does,
most
he's. I
knockouts
think
in
it's a wrap for
heavy
him.
UFC history or
He's been on
UFC
a losing
heavyweight
streak.
history, but or UFC history. I'm pretty sure he has the most knockouts. But it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know what his issue
he's
is,
just
but we'll talk about it on Wednesday.
he's knockout. He just knocks out knockouts, and
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yeah.